Welcome back, awesome admins, to part 2 of the How I Solved This series on data quality for Agentforce. Now, if you haven't watched part 1, I highly recommend checking it out first, as we lay the groundwork for why clean data is so crucial for Agentforce success and covered some essential Salesforce tools. In this video, we're building on that foundation. We'll be diving into Data Cloud for those who use data across multiple systems, sharing best practices for maintaining that data quality over time. And you'll see a demonstration of how Flow can be leveraged to automate data quality tasks. Finally, we'll unlock the power of SOQL to optimize Agentforce. So get ready to take your data quality skills to the next level. So now, for those of you looking to take your data quality initiatives to the next level, let me talk to you about Data Cloud. Think of it this way. You probably have customer information scattered across different systems. Your Salesforce org, marketing tool, some third-party system, a homegrown system, and even data in spreadsheets. Unifying this data in Data Cloud is like bringing all of those puzzle pieces together into one complete picture of your customer. Now, harmonizing means cleaning up those pieces so they fit perfectly, standardizing the formats, resolving inconsistencies, and basically making sure that everything speaks the same language. And this helps ensure that your data is not only accurate, but it's also timely and relevant. Now, with Data Cloud, you can create that single unified customer view, ensuring that your agents have a 360 view without having to jump between systems, giving them the most recent, timely, and relevant information. And use tools to automatically clean up and fix those data issues across those connected systems, keeping it accurate and timely. And build those detailed customers based on all of their combined information, allowing for even more personalized and relevant interactions within Agentforce. Now, while we don't have time to do a deep dive today, I highly recommend that you explore Data Cloud if you're dealing with data spread across multiple places, and you want a powerful way to get that complete and clean view of your customers, which will seriously boost your Agentforce capabilities with timely and relevant insights. Now, getting clean data is just the first step. The real magic happens when you establish processes to keep it that way. So here are some key best practices. Again, cleaning data is step 1. Keeping it clean? Well, that's the real win. So let's talk about data governance. Who owns what data? What's the right format? And set the rules and stick to them. Conduct regular audits. Use those list views and reports and find problems early and fix them fast. And you want to train your users. Teach your users because they're your first line of defense against bad data. And you know I love Flow. So automate, automate, automate. Flow keeps your data consistent and up to date. And get your agent feedback. Your service agents know the data and work with the data every day. So get their input. They know what's wrong. So I absolutely love using automation to solve business problems. And Flow is definitely your friend in ensuring data quality. So here is a fairly simple flow to show you how we can use automation to keep data in control.
So when an agent handles a case, they should use the contact's referred communication method. But if none was provided for that case, they should check to see if the contact has a preferred method of contact and use that. So if the contact's referred method contact is phone, we should not be contacting them by email unless they specifically told us for that case that they submitted. This is a very basic example of how you can use Flow for data quality. This is a record-triggered flow that fires off anytime a case is created where we have a contact. Then we're going to do a check. We're going to see if the contact has a preferred contact method. So here we're looking at the contact and the preferred contact method, and we're making sure that it's not blank. And then we're going to update the record, specifically the case record that triggered the flow. And we're going to take the case preferred contact method and set it to the triggering cases contacts preferred contact method. Now, let me just quickly show you the record that we're going to use to test. Now, this is the case, and our contact is associated with this case, and it has a preferred contact method. Now, let's go back to the flow, and now let's debug it. And we're going to skip start conditions. We're going to pretend this case was just created. And we're going to select that case, and we're going to run debug. So it ran successfully through the path. And we find that the conditions are skipped. We're pretending that the case was just created, and we're doing the check. And this executed properly to yes, with a yes outcome, because the contacts preferred contact method, phone, is not blank. Then it says we've updated one or more case records, and we updated the case preferred contact method to the contacts preferred contact method. In this case, it was phone. And this ensures that agents know the customer's preferred communication channel right from the start, making interactions more efficient and relevant.
So you can build more sophisticated flows to pull in data from external systems, even from Data Cloud, standardize formats, or even enrich records with information from other sources, keeping it accurate, timely, and relevant, especially when dealing with complex data requirements of financial services, which was the industry that I was in before joining Salesforce. And I see you flow builders out there and the things you're automating with Flow. All right, awesome admins, let's dive into how SOQL can directly impact your Agentforce effectiveness. We all know Agentforce relies on data to work its magic, and SOQL can help us uncover hidden data issues that can disrupt that magic.
Imagine Agentforce is the first point of contact for customer support, and this agent is designed to quickly assess a customer's account status using the status pick list. And what you see here are values standard, premium, gold, and platinum. And this allows the agent to determine their support entitlements. However, over time, issues have arisen with how this pick list is being used, such as the legacy status preferred has not been updated. A customer has not been upgraded to platinum status. And customers with the legacy status are given service of a lower support tier, leading to dissatisfaction or a customer missing out on an offer provided only to platinum customers. Now, this SOQL query identifies all of the actual values present in the account status pick list across all accounts. And it specifically filters for values that are not among the currently expected active statuses, such as standard, premium, gold, and platinum, and where the status is not blank. Now, Workbench is a fantastic web-based tool. So we're going to simply log in with our credentials. And here we're going to do a SOQL query. And we're going to paste in the query that we just reviewed and hit query. And see how fast it was able to come back with the results of that query in table format. And from here, we could easily export this into a spreadsheet for further analysis and data manipulation. So in our case, we can quickly scan through and see the accounts that do not have any of the current statuses for cleanup purposes. So in this case, they all have the legacy preferred status. Data Loader also lets us use SOQL. So let's log in using our Salesforce credentials. And we're going to do an export of accounts. And in here, we're going to select the ID, the account name, the phone type, the industry, and we have the billing street, billing city, billing state, postal code, priority field, and lastly, the status field. And if you see here, it builds as I'm clicking on things. And we're going to filter off where the status is not in. We're going to continue to add to this. So again, I'm building this with clicks, not code. And we're going to add one more status. All right. And status is not empty. Great. All right, we're going to click next. All right, now we're done. And we're going to click next. And we're going to save and run. And it's going through the process of executing our SOQL query to pull out the extracts. Now what we're doing here is we're using this to export the list of accounts into a CSV file. And this is particularly helpful when you need to update a large number of records in bulk, ensuring that any of the missing information, whatnot, can be updated in one bulk update. So now that we have the spreadsheet downloaded, we're going to now go into Google Sheets, and I'm just going to import that spreadsheet so that we can take a look at it. Great. So what you see here is the spreadsheet with the information that we got from our Salesforce org, exported into a CSV file, and then from there we could use this file to bulk update records for data cleanliness purposes. So we would go ahead and change the status of preferred to platinum. Save the CSV file, and then we can go use Data Loader to upsert those records in Salesforce. And that saves time instead of updating each individual record manually. Now, Code Builder is a tool right in Salesforce that you install through Setup, and then you can access Code Builder through the Code Builder app. Now, I've already, like a cooking show, already installed Code Builder, so it's available as an app in my org. I'm going to quickly launch Code Builder and get it running, and it does take a few minutes to refresh itself. So we're just wait until it goes through its process. So, like a cooking show, we are back. Code Builder was able to refresh itself. And let's see if we can use our commands. And I'm going to type in SOQL. And you can use the query builder, which is very similar to what you saw in Workbench, or we can execute a SOQL query. So I'm just going to go and put in my SOQL query that you saw earlier, and I'm just going to run it. And here you'll see it run really quickly, go by really fast. So here was our SOQL query from before. So here you see it comes back with the same results that you saw in Data Loader and in Workbench.
See how the SOQL query goes beyond a simple report? It shows us exactly which records are actively causing Agentforce routing issues. And this helps us clean the right data the right way and to get the right results with Agentforce. Your mission, awesome admins, is to become data quality champions. Take the steps we discussed today to prepare your org for Agentforce, ensuring that your data is accurate, complete, and consistent, timely, and relevant. And let's prepare your org for Agentforce. Here's how.
Run that data quality checklist. Identify your key areas of improvement across all 6 criteria. Then explore those Salesforce core tools. Start using list views, reports, validation rules, and duplicate management to improve accuracy, completeness, consistency, and uniqueness. And dive into Flow Builder. See how you can automate data quality tasks to keep your data timely and relevant. And consider Data Cloud if you need a more robust solution for unifying and cleaning your data across multiple systems, ensuring a holistic view that is accurate, complete, consistent, timely, and relevant. And explore SOQL. Use Workbench, Data Loader, and Code Builder to get familiar with writing queries and help easily find those data issues. And lastly, check out Trailhead to do a deeper dive into data quality, data governance, flow, and SOQL. So here are specific Trailhead trails or modules I like you to look at. First, the data management trail. Now, this trail provides a good overview of data management concepts, including data quality. Now, if you want to learn more about validation rules, check out the Data Validation module. And this module provides a comprehensive view of creating and using validation rules. To learn more about duplicate management, check out the Data Management module. Now, this module covers data management features, including duplicate management. Now, for Flow, I recommend checking out the trail Automate Your Business Processes with Flow. Now, this trail is essential for learning how to use Flow for automation, including data updates. And lastly, to learn more about SOQL, do the SOQL for Admins module. This module is specifically tailored to help admins get started with SOQL. So get learning.
All right, awesome admins, you made it. It's great that you're diving into data quality, and it's a big deal because clean data is what fuels Agentforce. Now think about it. Clean data equals super-powered agents, personalized service, and happy customers. That's a win for everyone. So let's be those data heroes and set the stage for Agentforce to shine and connect with customers like never before. Thank you for joining me. Now go make that data sparkle and unleash Agentforce. You got this.
Awesome admin.